Howdy Ho YouTube, Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a team made by my friend Mr. Curtastic, featuring the Pokemon that haunts all of our dreams, pun intended, Darkrai. That's right, since Regulation J does allow Mythicals, we can utilize Darkrai on our teams, which, because Smeargle could use its signature move, got nerfed to ground so hard, it took an absolute L. So we're going to try it out today. We're going to see if the nerf has stopped this monster, or exactly how this is going to work. So let's take a quick look. You have Darkrai, obviously Terra Ghost, Focus Sash, ability Bad Dreams, which if you're not aware, causes sleeping foes to lose 1/8 of their max HP at the end of each turn. With Dark Pulse, Sucker Punch, Dark Void, and Protect. Sucker Punch is there for Calyrex Shadow Rider. I believe it's still Oko's, although I think Sash will still be super relevant on a Pokemon like that. Even with a minus attack nature. But this one is just max speed, max special attack, timid with the Focus Sash. Super, nothing really like special here. You clicked on the video, you know the strat I'm going for here. Its partner in crime is Sandy Shocks. That's right. Terra Grass, Booster Energy, Protosynthesis with Electro Web, Earth Power, Gravity, and Protect. This Sandy Shocks is quite frail. Very little bulk. Max speed, timid again. Enough special attack to be 1 point less than speed, so that way you get the speed booster with the Booster Energy. Then just 44 HP, the rest in defenses. This thing is here for a good time, not a long time. It's here to click Gravity, maybe click at E-Webs to get a little bit of speed control, then just go down. So while Gravity is up, you can utilize some of your other Pokemon to take advantage. Your second restricted after Darkrai is Groudon to help with Sandy Shocks, Terra Fire, Clear Amulet, Drought with Precipice Blades, Heat Crash, Heavy Slam, and Protect. Nothing super uncommon here. Nice chunk of HP, 196, 164 attack, 12 defense, 100 special defense, 36 speed. Some of these numbers, I'm not totally certain why Mr. Curtastic picked them. I mean, they're fine enough. I mean, I don't have any complaints about them. Just if I don't know, for me personally, like if he was going for a couple of things, maybe I would have thrown like 2 more in HP to optimize for Grassy terrain recovery. You could have taken 1 less in attack because we're over the bump anyways, and we don't have a boosting move. Just a couple of things like that. But overall, I think these stats are fine. And probably for what they're at, they do exactly what you need them to do. We have Rillaboom, Terra Fire, Assault Vest, Grassy Surge with Grassy Glide, Woodhammer, U-Turn, and Fake Out. Very offensive Rillaboom. 132 HP, 196 attack adamant, 4 defense, 76 special defense, and 100 speed. This is similar to a Rillaboom I would have run in like Regulation H, at least akin to it. But yeah, this is not the type of Rillaboom we often see. I am excited to see how well it performs in today's video. Next, we have Super Standard Chi-Yu, Terra Ghost, Choice Scarf, Beads of Ruin with Heat Wave, Dark Pulse, Snarl, and Overheat. This is not maxed attack, max speed. It's 116 to hit a bump, 4/4, and then 132 HP, so that way you can survive a Surging Strikes after Terra a vast majority of the time, even when Sun is not up. And last but not least, we have Flutter Mane, Terra Fairy, Choice Specs, Protosynthesis with Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, and Icy Wind. A lot of HP, a lot of defense, a decent little chunk of special defense, and enough speed to outspeed most Zamazenta, as well as some other common speed benchmarks. I maybe would have done just a little bit more speed to outspeed the 135s at modest, or like the non-speed boosting nature, but Kurt's a good team builder, so I'm not going to harp too much on it. This thing deals a lot of damage. You forget how much Choice Specs Flutter Mane did. It does a lot. And in Best of One Closed Team Sheet, people aren't really expecting Choice Specs. They're probably thinking you're going to be Booster Energy or Focus Sash. Can't be because we have that on Darkrai, but even if they see that, they're still going to assume Booster Energy. So how are you going to utilize the team? Well, in an ideal world, you're going to lead Darkrai and Sandy Shocks. You can click Gravity, you can click Dark Void. Things are going to go to sleep, and then you're just going to start dealing damage and taking care of those sleep turns as best you can. Often, I'll lead like Groudon Sandy Shocks, Groudon Chi-Yu. I will say, if I'm not bringing Darkrai, I'm not bringing Sandy Shocks. Like, I get that like the gravity is really good for the rest of the team, but sometimes you just got to risk it for the biscuit there and make the ground shake with what you can. So like Groudon Chi-Yu, really fantastic lead. Chi-Yu Flutter, really great. Flutter Groudon, really fantastic. Maybe I'll bring like Sandy Shocks Groudon with Darkrai in the back and like Chi-Yu, something like that. But basically, I'm going to bring like 1 support mon and then as much immediate damage as I can. This is I would quantify this as a hyper offense team more than anything else. So you just want to get in, deal a bunch of damage, finish the game as quickly as possible. So thank you so much to Mr. Curtastic for making and sharing the team. I'm really excited to try it today. And thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead, hop into the battles. Someone else had the same idea. Couple of degenerates preparing for Reg J. We have Darkrai, Rillaboom, Incin, Sableye, Flutter Mane, and Groudon. Okay. I don't have Taunt anywhere. It's my favorite thing in the world. I want something that they can't fake out. So I think Flutter Mane is really good. I have, yeah, Terra Ghost here on Chi-Yu. I want two things you can't fake out. Like, do I want my own Darkrai? Like, they're gonna set up gravity for me, aren't they? Yeah, let's do this. I don't need to bring my gravity, they have their gravity. If neither of us bring gravity, we both got 50% accurate Dark Voids. How fast is Darkrai even? It'll be faster if it's max speed than my Flutter. If it's Scarf. Okay. So I think here I just go Dazzling Gleam, Terra, Dark Pulse. This covers for a Terra of some sort. Be my guess. Covers for a Fake Out from Sableye. I don't particularly mind giving up my Terra this early. Fine. Gravity is fine. Again, this is like okay if I knock out the Sableye, because they can't Gleam. Yeah, there goes Sableye. Okay, so who do they go into? Nice, Incineroar is good. They can't fake me out. I think I'm fine with a Dazzling Gleam and swap into Groudon to ensure that I'm faster than their Darkrai. If it's Focus Sash, I mean, they have a 92% chance to hit. But especially seeing my own Darkrai as... I don't know if they're going to be Sash or not. But I'll still have play after the fact. Okay, they have a little bit left there. Yeah, there's the Dark Void. They can miss, technically, but it's... Yep, there's Groudon avoiding the attack. But they're probably faster than me. So that's like the inopportune one to miss. Leftovers. Okay. Flutter Mane is tormented. That's fine. I'm not going to wake up, so I'm actually just going to click Dazzling Gleam and Protect here. If they were leftovers, I could have guessed they are not faster than me. I think one of the EV spreads we're going to need to start considering is the fact that you might need to be faster than Darkrai in these instances. Yeah, Flutter Mane is fast asleep. That's fine. Dark Void. I Protect. I'm hoping they KO the Flutter Mane here. Nice. Perfect. Now I get a free swap back into Chi-Yu. I'm faster because I'm Scarf. I can just start clicking Heat Wave and Precipice Blades. Because Precipice Blades can't miss because of their own gravity. How many more turns of gravity are there? 2. Yep, so this is just Heat Wave and Precipice Blades. If they protect with Darkrai, well then, if they try to swap into something that can fake out, I'm a Ghost type anyways. So I think I've kind of got this down on lock. Yep, there it is. Darkrai goes night-night. Now all of a sudden this Precipice Blades is single target. And it can't miss because of their own gravity. There goes Incineroar. Okay, good. Yeah, the thing is that without the sun, there's no guarantee that Flutter Mane outsped the Darkrai. And so I wanted to ensure that it did. Now they can still Terra here. How many more turns of gravity are there? 1? 1, okay. Unfortunate. But I can just... Okay, I'm just going to Heat Wave P-Blades. They should protect here to scan out... Nope, okay, they just cancel. So they could have protected to finish out the last turn of gravity, and then we would have had a, like, everyone can miss, like, fight, I guess, but... I guess they just saw it was a possible win con, but unlikely. So they just don't think they wanted to play that one out. But what a good first battle. 2 people deciding on. I didn't bring out my Darkrai, but Darkrai was on the screen, so I'm gonna take that one. Yeah. So my thought there was like, okay, I don't know if there is a chance that my Flutter Mane is not faster than this Darkrai. I don't know their set. I don't know what people run on Darkrai. What do people run on Darkrai? So I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do instead is swap out the Chi-Yu. Get guaranteed damage on Darkrai. If it's not Sash and it's not that bulky or whatever, I can just KO it and be done with it. If Flutter Mane doesn't get put to sleep, because there's still an 8% chance roughly that it doesn't get put to sleep, I win the game. I win the game on the spot, basically. If it does, okay, as long as they knock out the Flutter Mane, I can go back into Chi-Yu. I can now click Heat Wave to guarantee hits on their Darkrai because of their own gravity, and then my Precipice Blades hits as well. I'm going to be faster. Bada bing, bada boom. We've had a good time. So that was kind of my thinking on that swap there, if you could question any of that. A really good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. All right. Colin does, in fact, have a Regulation J team. We have Palafin Kyogre, Meloetta, Pikachu, Alcremie, that's it, and Tornadus. I want my weather in the back for sure. I actually think this is a perfectly fine... Go around here. These 3. And honestly, Rillaboom's kind of good. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Meloetta is a normal psychic type? I don't remember. I don't know. There's 2 forms, right? Yeah, this is regular Meloetta. Normal Psychic. So U-turn does good damage. What's your stats like? Base 100 HP. Defense is a little lacking. Special defense is quite good. Speed is okay at base 90. You get Serene Grace. Palafin Alcremie. Okay. I mean... I think we know what we got to do, right? They could Jet Punch. They have in the back. Pikachu. I think I'm fine to use my Terra here. I'm not going to want to use it anywhere else. Gravity and Dark Void. Oh, who's coming in? Meloetta. Nice. I'm not going to use my Terra anywhere else. This might have been in an abundance of caution, but I'm okay with that personally. Groudon doesn't really get any use out of it. Gravity intensified. Now all of a sudden our Dark Void is like 92% accurate. Meloetta goes to bed without using a turn of sleep, which is good. And Alcremie goes to bed. Okay. They're both going to lose a little HP. And I don't really need to do anything else. They're both going to be slower than me. You're only base... actually, hang on. Yeah, Meloetta is base 90, and I know Alcremie is not fast. I can't do much damage to it. Yeah, base 64, because it's a fairy type, but I can still get some damage down with Earth Power. I don't really feel I need to go for E-Webs here. Tornadus, okay. Okay. Citrus Berry is good. A lot. That might be Sash. Okay. I'm now down to go for Electroweb. Honestly. And Dark Void again. There's Tailwind. Alcremie is definitely not faster than my Sandy Shocks. At +1, depending on how much speed they have, it might be faster. No. Okay, yeah, now they're slower. Do they wake up? Yes. What do they go for? Dazzling Gleam, that's fine. It's like nothing, dude. Jeez Louise. Palafin, yeah. I'm personally fine to go Electrowebs. How many more turns of gravity do I have? 2? Protect. Palafin's gonna be faster than my Sandy Shocks, but like, what can it really do? No, it's not. Wow. Okay, Palafin kind of stinks. Flip turn. Okay, nice. And I still have one more turn of gravity. Oh, decorate. Okay. They're probably trying to get into Kyogre. I just want to E-Webs again. You guys know the drill. Last turn of gravity. E-Webs is 100% accurate. Is this Terra Ground Palafin? Terra Water, okay. I'm curious if they're locked into Flip Turn. Hope they are. Yes. Creamy. It's not faint, which actually is not bad for me. Okay, do I hit both? Yeah, okay, I hit the important one. It looks like I do. Also, why would they leave behind one of their restricteds? No, they didn't. They have Meloetta. They have Meloetta in the back, which has not taken a turn of sleep yet. Okay, oh, Creamy faints. Okay, so you can go into Kyogre, or you can go into Meloetta, yeah. Okay. Meloetta is not taking a turn of sleep yet. We have one more turn of Tailwind. So I think I'm happy to... Earth Power Palafin. And Dark Pulse Meloetta. Yeah, battle was canceled. Good. Okay, they saw the writing on the wall. All right, that was good. I'll take that. Go Darkrai. That was a really good showcase of you putting things to sleep. Yeah, happy with that. They just weren't. They just let me do it. I don't know what else to say there. I think if they had just led with, I think they, knowing what was coming, they had to go more on with immediate offense to kind of stop it from happening. That's why I personally was calling like Terra Water Jet Punch. I'm assuming, does Alcremie get Helping Hand? Yeah, I was thinking they might just go like Terra Water Helping Hand Jet Punch from Baby Palafin. Probably pick up if I wasn't, because I don't have amazing physical defense on my Sandy Shocks. No, I mean it's like base 97, but still that's a lot of damage. So overall, I think that would have been maybe a better play to stop the gravity and just hope for the misses, because that's literally a coin flip. So either way, calling good game. All right, let's do another one. All right, Kev is cooking. This is a really cool team, actually. Regulation J through and through. We have Volcanion, Grimmsnarl, Raichu, Tornadus, Ogerpon Wellspring, and Palkia-Origin. I know Volcanion is a fire and water type. I don't know anything else about it. It's not very fast. Good physical defense, not bad special defense, decent HP. They have Tailwind. They can't taunt, though. I want to go for it. I mean, Groudon's stupid good here, though. I'll bring Darkrai in the back. I mean, Groudon just goes stupid here, dude. Like, dummy. Flutter Mane. I'm gonna do this. I want to bring Darkrai's come into the battle. I'm gonna bring Darkrai to the battle, but like, look at that team and tell me Groudon is not insane. Yeah, Volcania Palkia. Look at this. Like, I'm just gonna click Gravity, Terra Fire, Eruption, right? I don't really need to go Terra Fire. Well, because Volcanion is, like, super threatened right now. I mean, Precipice Blades, right? Honestly, as long as I get the gravity up, I don't care about Sandy Shocks all that much. But I think I can just rip it for the bit, you know? The only thing that wants to come in on this is Tornadus, and then I can E-Webs the following turn. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. This is a double protect. That's going to be great. Nice, and I'm faster. Does this? No, I don't think this OHKOs. This thing has a base 120 physical defense. That was real close. Okay. Nice chunk. So I know that I'm faster. I'm going to click E-Webs because E-Webs can't miss right now because of the gravity. This will guarantee that I'm probably guarantee I'm faster than Palkia, and we'll hit Tornadus if it comes in. And now I can just rip a free. Yo! She's fast! Wow, still faster than Groudon at -1? Wow, okay, really fast Palkia. Well. Okay, come on. That's not fair. That's not fair. Come on. Crit was lucky. Did it matter? I'm going to assume yes. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, base 100 defense, base 90 HP. Yeah, I would say that crit probably mattered, but come on, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, but I mean, I just bring in Flutter Mane, I click Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, I win the game, so I get it. It was an upsetting moment for my opponent, but you never know. I could play the game out. Play out the game, unless you know you have still 2 Pokemon left. There's plenty of win cons left to figure it out, so good game to my opponent either way. We got to click Gravity Precipice Blade, so happy about that. We'll get Darkrai in one of these, don't worry. If I do, it's actually probably the second one, because the first one has Darkrai, so we'll see. All right, let's do another one. Okay, Benny. I'm assuming not my friend Benny Vasquez. Benny, you watch videos, how you doing? If it is you, good luck, have fun. Super Standard Reg, technically still a Reg J team. We have Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, Tornadus, Chien-Pao, Miraidon, and Zamazenta. He's been on... No, but we didn't see him on stream. I don't know Benny's IGN or in-game name. I'm going to assume it's not him. I'm betting that he is... I think he made Worlds, so I'm assuming he's prepping for Worlds. Which, I mean, this could be him, I guess, but... He's not a Miraidon Zamazenta player, I don't think. Okay. Darkrai's not bad. I mean, again... Groudon Sandy Shocks goes kind of stupid. Goes dummy here. I also like Groudon Rillaboom. I'm supposed to be featuring Darkrai. Darkrai's not good into this. Is Darkrai not good? Probably. This is what I'm thinking. Boreos and Zamazenta. Okay, good lead. Zamazenta, I'm not super worried about. I have Sandy Shocks and Flutter Mane in the back. I don't really want to not Terra. Like, I kind of want to Heat Crash. And U-turn into this. Nice. Figured that might happen. Rain Dance is fine. How fast is this Sandy Shocks? 168, so can be faster than Zamazenta. Oh, I have that. Okay, yeah. Which, not a lot. How does it have bad bulk? He was heightened. I'm gonna click Earth Power into Zamazenta. The Rain Dance is a little telegraphed, but I guess like they don't have anything to take advantage of it, so it is a little bit of interesting tech to have that. Okay, Terra. Who's terraing? Zamazenta. Terra fighting. Okay. Oh, Flutter Mane hits you good now. There's a Tailwind. Nice, and they go into Groudon, that's huge. Okay, crit, does good damage. So now I'm gonna swap back into Groudon. Yeah. Swap back into Groudon. Go ahead and Electro Web here. Sorry, I'm moving in and out. I'm losing focus. Yep. Called that one. They double connect. As long as they don't... Okay, they don't drop speed on Sandy Shocks. Nice. Covert Cloak there. But now I should be faster than the Zamazenta. It's only +1. We've got 2. I'm gonna protect and Electro Rub again. I don't think they'll go for the wide guard. It's fine. Still have booster. Nice. Okay. Another -2. There we go. They finally called that. This should take out, yeah. I go back into Rillaboom. Yeah. Okay, Zamazenta's got additional power now, but I have a lot of bulk on this Groudon, right? Yeah, decent chunk. Natural defense is good. Like, I think I'm fine to Precipice Blades. And fake out Miraidon. I would say that Groudon lives this. Yep. And he connects. Groudon the goat. Nice. Gravity not needed. Groudon my love. Thank you. Another Tailwind peters out. Zamazenta is permanently stuck at -2. Bojin. I have not Terra'd yet either. Well, you can only pick up 1. Actually want to do this. Okay, break sash there. Oh, I avoided the attack. Okay. Okay. Still fine. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna Heavy Slam here. Terra. Blast. Yeah, they doubled into the Rillaboom slot, which was a good decision. Hoping they go for a Sucker Punch. Nope, and they are faster. As long as I don't flinch. Nice, okay, we win. Maybe the Protect on Groudon wasn't the best decision. Taking that call there. Yeah, I should have just double attacked. I mean, I would have the same event would have happened either way. Good job, Benny. Let's think about this. So if I had attacked there, right, and they connected, I would have been faster than the Zamazenta. Okay, so I think the protect was not the right call. It was a last-minute decision too, because I was faster. So if they had hit the Icicle Crash, maybe I should have doubled into Chien-Pao with Heavy Slam and Grassy Glide. Would have been the better choice there. But if they attack Groudon with Chien-Pao, I still break the Sash. But then it is a 2v1. And then I have to still make a call. I don't know. That endgame was a little tricky. I'm trying to think if there was a way where I didn't have to risk the Icicle Crash flinch. You know? I don't know if there was one. So I think it came down to calls on both ends. They got the call right and they got punished by the miss, which is like can happen. So I'm not gonna, I mean, like, you're using Icicle Crash, I miss all the time. But, and the clutch survival on Groudon there, I don't know, I would have to like watch that back. Like, if I was to say, okay, this is a team I'm taking to a tournament, I need to practice, I need to watch that back, I would have to like detailed notes everything in that game and come to more drawn conclusions. But yeah, that was a good game, especially for casual ladder. That might have been Benny. Like, they played pretty well. So I would probably message him and ask. So either, no matter who you are, Benny, good game. Let's go ahead, do another one. All right, Lycan has Diance, right? Yeah, Diance, Magearna, Smeargle, Ursaluna, Blood Moon, Araquanid, and Groudon. Okay. I need to stop Trick Room at all costs, which means I'm going to need to go Terra Ghost. I like Groudon here for sure. Do I like... Darkrai's like not very good. I'm not going to lie to this one. Dark, 2 resistance, 3 resistances. I'm more interested in Rillaboom here. Sandy Shocks feels okay, but it is weak to 1, 2, 3. I mean, it has super effective damage to 2 Pokemon, but Groudon does the same thing. I just like have to hit my P-Blades, you know? So, well, yeah, I even get Terrafire Heat Crash too. So, yeah, I think I just have to burst him with immediate offense to stop the Trick Room. And if I miss Heat Wave, I miss Heat Wave. There's like nothing you can really do about it. I think I'm assuming they're gonna lead like Smeargle. So I just Dazzling Gleam, Terra Ghost, Heat Wave. See if I can just pick up 2 KOs. Okay. So that's a Araquanid. So they're definitely gonna Wide Guard, right? Diance is what? Fairy Rock, right? Yeah. So in that instance, what's its stats look like? Base 150 special. Wowzers, but terrible HP. And Dark Pulse. I know it's not very effective, but it does give me the flinch chance. So now this is a Specs boosted double stab, Beads of Ruin boosted Moonblast, plus a Dark Pulse from Chi-Yu with a flinch chance. Yeah. Yeah, that one was kind of obvious. Okay, I would expect this Moonblast to KO. That's a crit. Okay, I was like, dang, Chi-Yu, calm down. Okay, yeah, the answer goes down. Okay. I don't know if it gets Trick Room. I'm not gonna lie, dog. It does get Trick Room. Okay, he's gonna come in. The Smeegs. Another Trick Room setter, I would assume. Magearna. Makes sense. Oh, they're thinking. They're like, uh-oh. Magearna would be a good choice because it resists both of my attacks, and I'm choice locked into both. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing I can really do. Okay, I think what I want to do here then is Moonblast you. Swap into Rillaboom. I can't stop this Magearna. It resists both of my attacks, and even with the multipliers, it has pretty good special defense. I knew it from, I think I remember from Jordy's. So I need to be ready to stall out Trick Room. Yeah, base 115 special defense. Why would you do that? Wait, what? Why did you do that? That was a terrible decision. Maybe you assume that I'm not, you don't know that I'm not specs locked? Okay, and they don't even set up Trick Room. Okay. What does Araquanid do? Oh. Okay, like I win, right? I just like win. Well, I don't think they're going to set up Trick Room then. How much offense do I have on this? Rillaboom. A lot. Oh my golly. Okay, I don't gotta bother. This is gonna KO. Coming in. Nobody that wants to take a Specs, Dual Stab. Oh, Amoonguss? Yeah. Oh, Brute Bonnet. No, oh my gosh. Brute Bonnet does not want to take this. Booster? Which booster? Nah, you ain't living, dog. I got bad news. Yeah, bye-bye. This is 196 Adamant Woodhammer. Magearna, night-night. Why would you do that? You saw my Chi-Yu. Okay, I fundamentally disagree with that play. I don't know who this is. We are on casual. I'm not going to harp on him too long. But you saw my Chi-Yu outspeed my Flutter Mane. Very, very unlikely unless Chi-Yu is Choice Scarf. So then the guess is, okay, well, if Chi-Yu's Choice Scarf, then it's locked into this Dark-type move. And Flutter Mane, even if it goes for Shadow Ball, can't really do anything. But with that damage, you just assume that it's Specs. Yeah, battle was canceled, right? And so then you're like, okay, well, it can't do anything. And he has 2 faster Pokemon than me. So I'm just going to click Trick Room, and he's not going to be able to KO me. And then I can get free damage. I would have KO'd I would have went after the Flutter Mane with Araquanid personally. Also, why didn't they bring Blood Moon or Saluna? That would have been so good. So I'm like, okay. But they didn't. And then they lost. I was fine if they went for Trick Room. Because then I could start faking out, stalling stuff out, you know, kind of getting the train rolling. Something I'm very comfortable with doing once I play Balance most of the time. That's generally how I get through Trick Room stuff. But yeah, that was... I'm really perturbed by that play. As I guess as a meme is something I say often is I don't agree with that play. I did not agree with that play. They made the wrong play there. That play, that right there lost them the game fundamentally. So either way, like a really good game, you still played to the best of your ability. We always take opportunities to learn. So thank you for the game. Let's go ahead, hop into the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? Ultimately, I do not think Darkrai is the meta, like, disaster that I think people are ready for it to be, and I can attribute that purely to power creep. Calyrex Shadow Rider with Terra Fairy, or, you know, Scarf Miraidon, Flutter Mane, Chen Pao. Like, all of these options to me say that Darkrai is not going to be a big. You're going to have an answer for it. If you do not have an answer on your Regulation J team for Darkrai, you're cooked. But I think as long as you have that, you're fine. Scarf Darkrai, I think, could be a little bit scarier, particularly in best of one closed team sheet, but I'll have to find a team with that. But also locking yourself into Dark Void doesn't really make a lot of sense either, so I don't know. Overall, the team's cool. I mean, Groudon is fun. I have a love-hate relationship with that Pokemon. Love seeing Sandy Shocks. Love seeing Flutter Mane, all of these guys. But yeah, Darkrai I'm maybe a little less worried about than I once was before trying this team. And it's not so much that, like, Darkrai did a couple of things in today's video. I made sure that I got some battles where it could show off what it can do, but I think the counterplay for that is going to be immediate, and I don't think it's particularly hard to get into a well-crafted team. So overall, thank you to Mr. Curtastic for making and sharing this team. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. I hope you know that you are appreciated. All right, peace!